The Parry Dagger. The Parry Dagger is a forgotten part of Deepwoken and receives little to no usage by anyone. The Parry Dagger was added during an era of Deepwoken testing that is long forgotten and no longer really exists. So, in this video, let's go over it. First of all, the Parry Dagger requires 10 light weapon stat to use, and it increases the parry window of any parryable attacks, which is the amount of time you have to press F before a hit to count that hit as being parried. But the question is this actually useful, and can it be potentially good? Well, short answer, not really. So, who uses the Parry Dagger? Well, right now, only dagger mains who want to look edgy, and freshies who either don't know what it does, or freshies who do know what it does and thinks the extra parry window is actually useful, use it. In reality, the extra parry window is extremely useless, since Deepwoken's parry window is already very large. What isn't useless, however, is joining my Discord in the description and comment section below, following me on Twitch, and subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Now, back to the video. So, if the Parry Dagger is useless, then what could we do to make it actually good? Well, just make it an actual weapon. Deepwoken has stance changing, so what about weapon switching? What if pressing Y to change stats would change which hand you lead with? So you would be using your Enforcer's Axe, and then you could press Y and then lead with your Parry Dagger. Of course, this would probably cause a nerf and make the parry window upgrade deleted, but this could be a super cool addition to the game if it's balanced properly. This could potentially be pretty broken for combos, so maybe it wouldn't be usable with some daggers, or at least put like a 30-second cooldown on switching. Or this could get chaotic with the combos. This also wouldn't be super broken, because if you wanted to do ideal damage, you would be spending a lot of stat points in each weapon, which means you would have less stat points to put into talents and other stats. Another possible ability it could do is combo with normal daggers, allowing for a different swing animation, crit animation, and its own unique talents. One talent I have in mind, and by me, I mean I stole it from the Deepwoken info Discord, is Professional Duelist. Your affinity for daggers allows you to wield twice as many. This would be a dagger talent that would change the crit animation and M1 animation to make them faster and do more bleed damage, while maybe slightly sacrificing damage. This would allow for dual wielding in Deepwoken, and it would actually be pretty cool, and it would allow a lot of variety to be added to the game. So let's go over some possible talent ideas. So, Flesh Filleter, Master Bladesworm, Assassin Stance, and Flesh Render Stance, all equally edgy names by the way, are potential names for the dual wield talent, but let's look at some regular talents. So, the next talent is Back Shredder. You do an extra slash on Spine Cutter, equaling to 3 total hits out of the 6 needed to flourish. This doesn't really have much of a description, but it's just an extra hit added to Spine Cutter. The next talent is Cross Slash. After flourishing, slice someone twice before launching them backwards. This would actually be pretty cool and allow for flourishes to do a bit more damage, since right now daggers don't do a crazy amount of damage. Of course they can, and, well, they mostly do bleed damage, so a lot of these are going to be bleed talents. But our fourth talent is Rock Climber. This is more utility, but it would be a rare talent, and here's what it does. You use your daggers to dig deep into the earth, allowing you to climb once more. This would add a special third climbing animation where you stab your dagger into the wall and kick off once more. This could be pretty cool as a whole, and it would actually be a really cool utility with a nice animation. And our final talent is Dual Plunge. Landing a critical hit on an opponent that is at full health provides you with an opportunity. Plunge both daggers into your opponent's chest, causing high blood loss and giving a slowness effect. This would be a dual knives talent, and it would actually be pretty cool. It would allow for a cool maybe kick-off animation after you stab your daggers into them. As a whole, the Parry Dagger is really useless and could definitely use a buff or an entire rework to make it potentially viable in the game's current meta. These reworks could also potentially lead to more in-game build diversity, which would be just healthy for the game overall because I'm not fighting a fist user every day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe, join my Discord, follow me on Twitch, hit the notification bell, and buy a YouTube membership. If you really enjoyed this video, you can support me by doing any of those things, and you can even join future community events. So, goodbye.